Last time, we finished up the rest of the Risen Road proper, the rest of the Blighted Village. So I believe the plan now is going to Waukeen's Rest. Oh, first checking out the owlbear nest and seeing if the owlbear is not hostile anymore. Although it might not matter, because I checked after playing last time. And it sounds like all that needs to happen now is like I need to long rest, which have I done? No, I think I long rested before all this. But I need to long rest at least once before I go to the goblin camp, and then hopefully the owlbear should be there. I think I've met the conditions for getting the owlbear cub to show up at the goblin camp. There was some details I looked at on the wiki, but what I remember of it was essentially I just have to go and have this encounter in the owlbear nest and not kill, maybe not even damage the owlbear cub. And I've done that. Right, so that should be, and then I have to have a long rest. And supposedly, as long as I do those things, then owlbear cub should be in the goblin camp. And that's like what I need to happen. That's the next thing that I need to happen to get the owlbear cub to come. So it might not even really be necessary to go in here and look. Well, I still need to go in to get that Selûnite chest, which doesn't have anything that useful, but I still want to do it. I think it can also give me some Shadowheart approval. Specifically, if I go there and don't open the chest when she tells me not to open the chest. And then I usually just kick her out of my party and open it anyway. But yeah, we'll deal with this little unnecessary stuff in the owlbear nest. Here we go. Oh yeah, and I probably will be taking a long rest soon, but maybe not until after Zhentarim Hideout. Because, yeah, like every fight I had last time was a total shit show. And that means that I'm pretty injured right now. Like, I could maybe still take out the 2 Minotaurs, because especially the one with the Amulet of the Unworthy on, it's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so Karlach is just going to wreck that one. But things still could get messy.
Wish I had a bag of holding. It's curious. Just an old prayer.
So it might not be worth it to fight them. It might be better, like, do Waukeen's Rest and Zhentarim Hideout, and then take a long rest before I go into the Underdark. Yay! Got some inspo back. Okay, so I think now I need to click on this, and then Shadowheart will yell at me.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
I do.
How's my, probably still neutral. Oh, fair. That's better than it was before. Her thing probably still changes. Like, she's not going to say, like, I've never had a confidant like you.
What can I say?
But she won't say, like, you suck anymore.
Consider me an fine. What's on your mind?
Yeah, she's still not.
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And
yeah, I do find it funny how, depending on how you do things with Shadowheart, she'll, like, in the span of about 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, still hostile. Okay, let's get out of here. In the span of a few seconds, she goes from, like, I would prefer not to travel with you, but I guess I don't really have much choice, to suddenly, like, I've never had a confidant like you. I can never remember what's the most efficient way to get over there. Now this is probably roughly it. Shit. Oh, I didn't open the chest. I should probably put Shadowheart away, because she's also gonna die if she like so much as sets her pinky toe on any fire. Let's take either one of you. Let's take Lae'zel. I'm gonna have some doors I need to bust down. Slashing damage would be handy.
Karlach's got the broad. I thought you witless. And you're hardly bland. Good. Do you?
But that wasn't what I was here for, Lae'zel. I was here to get you to join my party.
The party's full. You'll need to make well chosen.
I wonder why I'm not covered with blood right now. I never quite know how the blood works in this. Like, sometimes I've got like 1 hit point of damage and like my hair is red and my face is covered with blood. Other times here I'm like in pretty bad shape, but still pretty okay.
Wait till you see Baldur's Gate.
Actually, now that I swapped Lae'zel, like, things don't look quite as dire as they did when I had Shadowheart totally dead here. Like, yeah, maybe I will do the Minotaurs. Can I not get down here? Ugh. I could jump, but probably would have hurt. Oh yeah, I fought one up here before. That was the one who kept running away from me, like a jerk. Maybe go around here to loot this stuff. Let's let Lae'zel do it.
Will be done.
And once I'm here, like, Astarion's gonna start being a little bit useful, because I'm gonna get Titan String Longbow, and I can start having him, like, drink Hill Giant elixirs all the time. It gets even better once I have, what's it called?
Let's have a look.
Club of Hill Giant Strength. My last playthrough, that's what my Swords Bar did. I just had that club on all the time. And a Titan String Bow, so I was getting, what, 19 strength, so like +4 damage on it, without having to drink elixirs all the time. Which, like, granted, it's not a huge deal, because I ended the game with like 20 spare elixirs, so I could have been drinking elixirs all the time, and that would have freed up my weapon slot. But on the flip side, that means I couldn't drink other elixirs, and sometimes I was having him drink, like, Arcane Cultivation or something, just to have another spell. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, I meant to loot that thing.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Steel our blades and temper our hearts for the... He should never have been here in the first place.
So usually I like to rescue this dude first, and then I'll go in and try stuff. Oh, I think I put away my Speak with Dead amulet. It's a shame because it would have been useful. It's useful there. I probably have scrolls. Nope. I'll just have to hope I pass the perception checks to find that thing, or I'll have to pop back to my camp and grab that amulet. If I recall correctly, once I go through here, the place blows up and hurts me. It's kind of obnoxious. Yeah. Hey, buddy. There's probably a way to go through that without getting myself hurt.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! Slaughtered everyone.
3 inspiration. I think I'll probably get another from doing it here if I recall correctly.
No.
Okay, let's do this. No, usually I have a bard. I mean, you can push the door down, you can have a bard performance the door down. But I'm not sure my paladin can performance it down.
Push, damn it, push!
Oh, wait, I should have had... Yeah, I should have sent Will in. Okay. Worked it. Okay, come on. Chain of command.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Chain of command's the chain I'm gonna whoop you with if you don't, forget the rest of that chain line from Firefly. So I think I'll send you up to get Counsellor Florrick. Send Karlach up.
What to do?
Karlach a little bit injured. Both of my people with fire resistance are a little bit injured.
Wanna dance?
But at least Karlach is faster. If I really want it, I could, yeah, I'll spend a key point, whatever. And if I'm planning on fighting the Minotaurs, I might want to save the key points. It's not like I'm in a super hurry here. Maybe you two just stay outside. I used to send people to loot this room on the side, but it's not really any point. Just picking up a lot of camp supplies I've never used. And maybe like a few cauldrons or some shit that I can sell for 1 gold apiece. Which isn't really the painstaking trouble of going through there. And also all the damage I take walking over fire.
Let's chew the fur.
Okay, Karlach, you are gonna get the chest in there.
Here goes. Lucky.
Take some damage, it's fine.
Action.
Where the hell are you, Karlach?
What's cooking?
Oh, I can't see you behind the fire. You walked like the most inefficient way around there. Maybe drink a potion.
Action, not reaction.
It's gonna be another turn. I could have used jump. So I just jumped right up there.
Let's move.
What am I needed?
Making me sweat.
Oh. Why did it not like?
Action, not reaction.
Okay.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Hello. I don't think I even need to talk to her because she always just says, "Just get out." But I always just talk to her just to make sure she's coming.
Open up.
Now, if I fail to lockpick this, I can just pick it up. What about my? Oh, I already used my action, so I can't guidance myself now. Okay, I rolled well. Let's get out of here.
Moving it.
That hammer can actually be pretty great if because what it does is okay. Yeah, she's talking. What that hammer does is whenever you
Saddle up.
whenever you jump, you do like 1d4 thunder damage, which is not very much, and you know, normally you only get one jump per turn, so it's really not very much.
One true way.
But I'll just take my time. But when you use like Step of the Wind dash, you can jump not quite an infinite number of times per turn, but a very large number of times per turn, because you're no longer limited by how many bonus actions you have. You're just limited by movement, and jumping works in a weird way in this game. It doesn't use a lot of movement. So you can put on that hammer and then just like jump 20 times next to someone until they're dead, and you know, for the cost of 1 key point. So it's kind of a silly strategy. I've never actually really used it, but I feel like it would be fun.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
Yeah, it probably also depends like just how many jumps you can get in. But it would be a lot, right? If you've got like a high movement speed, and you also like use your action to dash and your bonus action to Step of the Wind, I imagine you could jump a lot of times. I mean, the bottom line is like if you're just using up a key point to kill one person, it's not really a worthwhile trade. But if you're using a key point to kill like everyone in an encounter, it's pretty nice. Can I jump over all that shit? Not really. I'm not sure if this is actually any faster than just running around, but I just we're basically out. We don't need to be in turn-based anymore.
Counsellor Florrick, are you all right?
Well,
No.
yes, Will. The drow with a
Trust us to see it through, Counsellor.
fist?
Give me the thing.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Shit. Father's...
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Alder Raven.
You heard? Such a rift isn't so easily... All the more reason to find. I'm all for it. Not to say I didn't develop a taste... It's tempting. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? That's... And then you might... But the devil won't take just anything.
Let's pop over to camp. Get the... I think coming to camp is fine. I think I just can't long rest. Like if I long rest, the place will be burned down. But just pop into camp should get.
This better be good.
Get this. Oh,
No one
that
stopped me
reminds
yet.
me. I think I can get a little more approval by talking about Raphael.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious. Fine.
Hmm?
What's on your mind?
Seems like that's maybe after we
Always
rest or
pleasant
something.
traveling with company. Fine. What's... I don't think I've
Okay,
ever had a
fine.
confidant quite like you.
Okay. Will, what happened to your temp HP? Oh, maybe I lost them when the place blew up.
Where am I needed? This better be good.
Oh no, don't.
Heading out.
I want you to go up, and everyone else will go through. So I can use that water bucket there. talk to him
Miri,
first to know
you
about
should
the
have
dowry.
stayed.
Or no, I
If
think
I just kept my mouth shut
when
about
I
that,
res her,
please.
then he'll offer to ask a question. Not res, speak with her.
Could you ask her something for me? The dowry. It's for her sister's wedding. The bar. I trust.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
From Eltergard, find door locked inside room. Miri.
The spell's power. Assume nothing. Objective noted.
Oh, there's not a lot of fire here. In the past, I feel like there would be a ton of fire when I came here.
Someone's hidden a chest in the hay.
Sharp as ever.
Oh wow, 25 XP.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and
Better
beyond.
than nothing.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Easy enough.
Okay, loot all this and then head to Zhentarim Hideout. I spend like an hour looting stuff on the way down, and then I can actually do some shopping and pop into the Underdark. Where I'm once again going to spend an hour looting chests and then eventually get a fight with Minotaur. And I guess I'll also pick up the Falar Aluve, but I don't have anyone to use it. I guess if I temporarily use Shadowheart, I could. Right, because thinking about who my party's mostly going to be, like, Karlach's going to be unarmed. My main character is going to be dual-wielding short swords. Astarion's going to have the club.
Where am I? What's going on? Evening.
Lae'zel eventually is going to have...
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Lae'zel eventually will have a...
I was ready to run you through.
Lae'zel will eventually have...
I made him stop him. He was
Unseen Menace, but that's not until the crash, so
Open up.
I've got some time here where Lae'zel's useless and I could swap someone else in.
This is the spot Logan marked. Doesn't look like much.
Played at the ready.
So yeah, I mean, maybe like at least through Underdarky stuff, I could have. Although as a cleric, I don't know if Shadowheart might not be proficient in long swords.
You spot a
Bugger! Entrance.
Will might actually be as a human. No, human being a human gives him like spears. Yeah. So maybe I just won't have anyone using Falar Aluve. That's fine. I mean, it's it's nice for various things. Like early game, the bless effect is nice when you have someone using sharpshooter, which I'm probably going to have Astarion be doing.
I love surprises.
It also gives you some nice extra damage, which is always nice when you've got people doing crit fishing. I mean, I could always have, like, Astarion could use it, and instead of the Club of Hill Giant Strength. And he can drink Hill Giant Elixirs instead. I think, in fact, I think that's what I've done for part of the game before. It's probably worth it, because I mean, the Hill Giant Elixir is giving more anyway. It's giving more damage. And everything. It's only 1 more damage, so it's not a huge difference, but whatever. And I mean, at this point, there aren't really a lot of other elixirs that I'm dying to have him drink. Like, always Elixir of Arcane Cultivation, but it's only 1 spell slot. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. So, and that also means that, like, he can be... You know, anyway, there's already generally a point in the game where Astarion's drinking those Hill Giant Elixirs because there's a period where I've gotten the Titan String Longbow yet, and I have not yet, or I've gotten the Titan String Longbow already, and I have not yet gotten the Club of Hill Giant Strength, because I don't get that until I do Arcane Tower. So there's probably like at least 1 long rest's worth, and probably a few, where I need those elixirs. So, okay, here we go. Let's keep well selected for now, because I've still got a lot of looting to do.
Best foot forward.
Skip pauses. If I recall correctly, they don't have anything in them. Let's check one. Why not? And be empty. Yep.
There for the taking.
Empty vase. This place is always pretty much just a lot of camp supplies, but whatever.
Just a peek.
Somewhere there's like a canvas or something. Wow. I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. Now, the only thing I really need to do here,
Still in control. Just
other than like go through to the Underdark, the only major thing is to talk to Xeris so I can, you know, open up the rest of their special stock and then buy Titan String Longbow's the main one. Gloves of Thievery are nice, although they'll, once I get to the Creche, they'll be obsolete because I'll have the Graceful Cloth. Yeah, that's about it. I can rescue Oscar Fevras. I always just do it out of habit, although it actually has like no impact on the game, other than maybe getting a few XP when I do it right now.
Hold on, that's the last who saved.
You come down then.
Because
how many died today?
I never actually do Oscar Fevras' mission in Baldur's Gate anymore. It's I don't know, it's just a lot of work, particularly like the annoyance of going through that poltergeist house. It's a lot of work and I don't actually get anything useful out of it. Like, it comes at usually a point where I've already hit the experience cap, so the XP doesn't matter. I already have enough gold. I don't get any good items or allies from it.
I owe you one for... Our trader can show you some of our more... I don't...
Yeah, let's go buy stuff now. Ah, people are stuck on the ladder again, as usual. And I also loot the back rooms here. I rarely manage to do it without ending up killing all these people. Not these, but the ones in the back.
My pet artist will make you a
But, I mean, if I have to kill them, I have to kill them. It's fine.
And if his paintings... Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats? Not so much.
Oh, I thought I was going to have a bonus to this. Shit. Maybe I should... it looks like I'm just going to blow a lot of inspiration. And everyone else is too far away to give me guidance or anything. Oh my god. Bad. I don't want to... I mean, if I fail, I can still shop from the guy.
Say that.
God, I just wasted most of my inspiration.
Something I can help you with? Of course. Got some interesting stuff for a friend.
Where's the good stuff? String bow. Do I even want that? Nah. It's useful for a brief time at least. Oh, I've got new colors of dye. Let's get all that. The rest of this I don't care about. Yeah, none of this really matters. It's better armor that I have, but I'm soon gonna get even better stuff, so whatever. Oh, I still do need to go back and loot that chest now that I've sent Shadowheart back to camp. Kind of want to do that before I go too far, but I have a waypoint here, so it's fine. Anyway, I think I'm going to be taking a break here and doing Underdark next time, so we'll figure that out next time. First, let me just sell all this junk. Will's going to be the one with most of it. Yeah. Farm shovels. I wish all the bottles could just be like one kind of bottle, so they would all go in one stack. So I could just sell all my bottles at once instead of doing this obnoxiousness. I always save gladiatorial sandals because I think they look cool, but I never get around to putting them on people. Whatever. Whoops. I always do that, especially with the person at the bottom of the list. Maybe I should save some water just in case. Yeah, I'm not that close to the Auntie Ethel fight, but I will be eventually. I'll just hold on to some water. Okay.
Pleasure.
Let's give that shit to Scary. I think maybe after I get Fowler Alube, that's when I'll start using him. Okay, so we'll take a break here, and then next time we'll pop into the Underdark, check out the Owlbear Cave again, and like maybe start actually doing some important stuff once we've got all this nonsense out of the way. I think the next thing to do after all this will be Goblin Camp. But I should also like pop in and buy shit from Auntie Ethel too. Like every time at least once per long rest, I need to buy all her potions. Okay, anyway, that's it for today. We'll pick this back up next time.